It's a beautiful evening, and you're taking a quiet walk through a park. The air is cool, the city lights are twinkling in the distance. But then, you hear something that makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, a low growl. It seems to be coming from a nearby grove of pine trees. You freeze, trying to pinpoint the source. Suddenly, a figure stumbles out from the shadows. It's a man, but he's not walking right, he's lurching. His movements are jerky and uncoordinated. He trips and falls hard onto the grass, but instead of getting up, he pushes himself onto all fours, his head low to the ground. Your first thought might be to check the sky for a full moon. Is this the beginning of a horror movie? Are you about to witness a transformation before you let your imagination run wild? You should know that what this man is likely experiencing are the advanced symptoms of rabies. 300 years ago, in the small, isolated villages around Transylvania, seeing someone behave like this would have sparked terror. They wouldn't have seen a medical emergency. They would have seen a man turning into a werewolf. Think about it for a minute. We've all just lived through a global pandemic that likely originated from an animal. If a tiny virus from a bat can circle the globe, what other diseases could be transferable from animals to humans? Today, we would recognize the man in the park as suffering from zoonosis. If that term sounds familiar, it's because we heard it a lot during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Zoonosis is simply the process of a disease jumping from an animal to a human. Rabies is a classic and terrifying example. The symptoms of advanced rabies are truly horrifying. They include agitation, confusion, hallucinations, and hydrophobia, fear of water that causes painful spasms in the throat, which can look like someone is growling or snarling. Victims might become aggressive, bite, and act in ways that seem completely inhuman. To a person living in the 1700s without any knowledge of virology, what other explanation would there be? A wolf bite followed by this kind of monstrous behavior. It must be a curse. It must be lycanthropy. So couldn't you argue that the legend of the werewolf is just an ancient misunderstanding of a very real and very deadly disease? An advanced case of zoonosis, misinterpreted as supernatural horror. Thanks for watching, and if you found this interesting, be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the origins of our favorite myths and legends. See you next time.